I will have to step in to help you. When I say punch out of it, punch out of it. One hand is free, you can still keep punching. I will, for your benefit, Mr. Shingaki, I will either say punch out of it or okay. You understand? Watch your low blows. Let's have a good fight. Shake hands. Good luck.
Most eloquently put by the referee tonight, Mr. Jay Edson from Florida in the United States.
Where's the timekeeper?
Mr. Edson now looking for the timekeeper. A man who's tonight refereeing his 49th world title fight. And what a cracker it should be as young Jeff Fenech bounds out for round one in his first world title defense.
And he goes straight onto the attack, Fenech, through the right hand in the first 4 seconds of the bout. Last time it went 9 rounds. I don't think Jeff Fenech would care for it to go 9 here tonight.
See the Japanese extending his hand at the start of that round. It was really unnecessary for the Japanese to do that because they'd officially touched gloves before that, and I think Jeff did the right thing and threw the right hand straight away.
Well, he's going to let Shingaki know that he means business very early in the piece. Well, Shingaki said the last time he fought Fenech and lost his title, he didn't fight the right fight. Well, what would be the right fight?
Well, as I said before, Alan, if I was in his corner, I'd be telling him to try and box, keep the right jab in Jeff's face and keep moving. But as I've also said before, it's very, very hard to keep away from Jeff Fenech, believe me.
Well, John Farrell found that out in Brisbane when Fenech really went after Farrell up there, and he's going after Shingaki in the early part of the first round.
Beautiful, beautiful body puncher, Jeff Fenech. I think he's hurt Shingaki already in this first round.
He certainly did. He hurt him with the right hand, right over our commentary position. Shingaki, he winced. He got the right hand right flush on the nose. Fenech missing with a wild right. He's looking supremely confident, Fenech. He's looking the world champion. He's acting the part.
All right, ho. That's it. Punch out.
Punch on the break, the right hand from Shingaki.
Intriguing thing about Jeff Fenech, Barry Michael, he doesn't seem to have the slightest problem with a southpaw.
No, he always boxes well against the southpaw, Mike. He's beautiful right hook to the body from Jeff Fenech.
And Shingaki's bleeding from the nose already. That bleeding has come from the right hand in about the first 30 seconds of the fight over our commentary position. And that hurt Shingaki.
It certainly did, Alan. I think at the moment, beautiful left hook from Jeff Fenech. It shook him badly.
Well, Shingaki, he knew he was in for a tough fight, and Fenech let him know very early in the piece he's going to be in for a rough one. He's landed a couple of absorbing blows, and the nose of Shingaki has tested me to that.
At the moment, I think Shingaki will be having flashbacks to when he lost the title, and as I said, he realised that he's in with a terrier in there. He's in with the real champion. Don't worry.
Left hand punching from Fenech over towards our commentary spot, over to the neutral corner. Fenech trying to line Shingaki up. He got him on the ropes, couple of left hands.
Keep him up, keep him up,
keep him up, says Jay Edson. Keep the punches up. Go back to centre ring. 20 seconds to go in the first round.
Sitting here at ringside, you can just feel the awesome power that Jeff Fenech's got.
Left hand punching from Fenech. Shingaki trying to go downstairs. With less than 10 seconds to go in the first round, Fenech comfortably picking up the points in this first round. Shingaki bleeding from the nose, over towards the neutral corner, and that's the end of round one.
Do you want to just turn his tide over, or should I pick it up and take it?
He is, mate.
Back live at the State Sports Centre in the corner of the challenger, Satoshi Shingaki, already looking rather the worse for wear. Blood pouring out of his nose after a fairly savage round one. And it must be very distressing and depressing, Barry Michael, to be up against a fellow like Fenech who can whack. I mean, he's got the punch of almost a welterweight, and you haven't got the punch yourself, because Shingaki really doesn't have the power of punch to worry Fenech.
Well, that's it. I think Jeff found that out in their previous contest. And I think that he's going to no doubt make my prediction come true and win well within the 6th round on the evidence of that first round. I'll be surprised if he goes 6, believe me.
Round 2, Shingaki trying to jab out that right hand. Doesn't look as though he's got a lot of power in his punches. Shingaki tries to be a little bit awkward. Fenech not really going after Shingaki in the second round, the early part of the second round, having a good look, jabbing a left hand, hands held high.
I think Alan Jeff realises that he's got the fight well in control already, and I think he's biding his time to land that big right hand or big left hook.
Shingaki trying to take the fight up to Fenech. Fenech has got blood on his chest from, he's cut Shingaki in the eye. Shingaki's in trouble. The right hand from Fenech staggered him. He's opened up a cut round about the right eye.
Terrible cut on Shingaki's eye. Blood streaming down the side of his face.
Fenech has really given him something in the first 2 rounds. Left hand into the body.
Referee Jay Edson having a close look at Shingaki. I think he realised that if they can't do something with this cut at the end of the round, the fight could be over, believe me.
Fenech has carved this Japanese up in 2 rounds here so far. Fenech came out of the first round vicious. Shingaki on the ropes.
Shingaki is a mess. He's an absolute mess at the moment.
Now Fenech going after Shingaki over towards Jeff Fenech's corner. Blood on his gloves, on his trunks, on his chest. Shingaki is an absolute mess. He's been cut above the right eye and in the nose. He's brave, he's game in the true Japanese tradition.
Shingaki's face looks like one of those ceremonial masks, except it's a mask of blood as it streams out of his right eye.
Right into the body from Fenech.
This could be the end of this fight. If they can't do something with this cut in the corner, I think you'll see the bout terminated. It looks to be a very nasty cut.
It's a nasty cut, and not only is it nasty, he must have trouble seeing from the right eye, and Fenech is just pounding his gloves into his face. Going after him now. Shingaki trying to fight back, and he does so.
I think it'll take a team of surgeons at St Vincent's to fix that eye barrier. I very much doubt whether a couple of cornermen can do it in the space of a minute between rounds.
Yes, Michael, they've really got a job ahead of them to try and stop this cut. I really wouldn't be surprised if this is the last round. I hate to say it because it's going to rob the fans of a more conclusive ending, but at the moment, he's in a lot of trouble, Shingaki, believe me.
There's less than 8 seconds to go in the second round. I'm sure
Fenech with
Jay
blood all
Edson
over his face, except at Shingaki's.
Edson no doubt will have a good look at the eye at the end of this round, but it's been all Fenech, and that's round 2.
Back they go to the corner, and the question, of course, must be asked now, can Shingaki continue with blood absolutely streaming down his face from a dreadful cut over the right eye? Over comes the referee, Jay Edson.
Satoshi Shingaki on the right eyebrow.
Shingaki shaking his head. Doctor having a look at the eye. You can see it there. It's right on the eyebrow. It's above his eye, which means the blood can trickle down
And referee
to impair his vision. No, we're going to box on in round 3.
It'll be interesting to see if Jeff opens up the cut straight away. At the moment, they seem to have stemmed the flow of blood.
Well, it'll be a miracle if this eye holds up for even 3 or 4 rounds, let alone the distance of a world title fight. An evil cut right across the eyelid there, the right eyelid of Satoshi Shingaki. Is out they come for round 3.
And Fenech looking very, very businesslike. Looking mean. He's hurt Shingaki. He's opened him up.
He's treating Shingaki's punching power with complete disdain. Jeff knows it's just a matter of time, believe me, at the moment. He really knows that it's, either he'll stop him on the cut or he'll knock him out. There's no way known the Japanese has got a prayer at the moment.
Well, you must really take heart with the courage of Shingaki. He could have easily turned it up at the end of the second round, but he's prepared to come out under very adverse conditions. The cut's opened up again, and he's in the true Japanese tradition, Shingaki, a fighter to the death.
He's a warrior, Alan. The Japanese are incredible like that. He'll give his best shot. He'll go down fighting, that's for sure.
We're in round 3.
Shingaki wiping the blood away, and that must be starting to obscure his vision as it streams down over that right eye.
Yeah, it's telling Fenech not to hold. Let's get away from the fight just for a fraction. Edson gets well away from the fighters. He's a referee who scouts the outside of the ring. He doesn't believe in getting in too close. He thinks that he can get in there quick enough to stop things if they're not according to the rules. That was according to the rules. A right hand from Fenech was an uppercut. Beautiful. Then he went downstairs. Shingaki in his own corner, fighting back, game as they come. Fenech puts the shoulder into him, pushes him over towards the corner.
Beautiful work by Jeff.
Shingaki's in trouble.
Shingaki's in all sorts of trouble here. The third round.
But he comes back. He's an absolute mess, Satoshi Shingaki.
Jeff treating him with complete contempt at the moment. It's as easy as a gym spar for Jeff at the moment. His first world title defence.
Fenech over towards the corner. Very much red on Fenech, but it's the blood from Shingaki that's made him that way. Fenech bearing the punches, going downstairs. Look for the right, into the body. The left hand's got through the guard. Another left hand from Fenech.
The uppercut was the punch that shook Shingaki earlier in the round. I think it's a punch that Jeff's been working on, especially for this fight, Alan.
Well, he hasn't used it in his last couple, but he's got Shingaki in his own corner now. Shingaki trying to fight away, but he only runs into the gloves of Jeff Fenech.
Making absolute mincemeat out of the Japanese in this third round, Alan. I think you've got to put your hands together for this Shingaki, because he's incredibly tough.
6 seconds to go in the round. In fact, there's less than 6. That is round 3.
Again, the medical officer examines the eye injury.
Jay Edson asking Shingaki.
Satoshi Shingaki.
Wait for me, Doc.
Believe me, he's got a very brave corner there.
Back live and serious concern now in the corner of Shingaki. The doctor is shaking his head. I very much doubt this will continue.
That's it.
Shingaki throws down the towel in disgust. The Japanese complaining again. But really, Shingaki had given more blood than the average blood donor would give in 12 months. A terrible sight. His eye was shockingly cut. Not only was his vision being obscured, but Barry Michael, I mean, permanent damage could have resulted. It was the only result.
Honestly, Mike, I think it's ridiculous from their corner to complain about that. Really terrible stuff to see managers and trainers want to let the boy go out. If I'd have been in his corner, it would have been over at the end of the second round, believe
Look
me.
at Shingaki shaping up to the referee. Silly fella, because he's been saved from considerable damage in the ring tonight. And he's disgusted, but by gee.
They've got to be kidding. Honestly, Mike, they've got to be kidding.
There's plenty of doctors would have stopped that around earlier, Barry.
I think so, Mike. It's a terrible cut. And besides the cut, Jeff was making absolute mincemeat out of Shingaki. It was only a matter of time before it was a conclusive knockout. I think the referee has done the right thing, no doubt, and the doctor.
And there he is, Australia's world champ Jeff Fenech, his first defence, and he stopped the Japanese Satoshi Shingaki in 3.
That cut is a quarter of an eighth of an inch
With the
wide
official
now.
announcement,
There's no complaint.
Ray Connolly.
I let him finish 2 rounds.
Due to the severe eye injury sustained by Satoshi Shingaki, the bout has ceased in favor of the still International Boxing Federation champion of the bantamweights of the world, Jeff Fenech.